Yana Kasyan was born in the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, on January 27, 1986. But at the age of 28, she left to conquer Los Angeles, where she worked as a model and translator. There she met Blake Label. Blake Label was born on May 8, 1981 in Canada. His father was a wealthy developer, but he lived with his mother and brother Cody. Blake and Yana quickly started a relationship. The guy was jealous of his girlfriend to his brother. He had reasons, because Blake was a real loser compared to his older brother. Cody is a successful businessman, organizer of poker games, and just a handsome man. Blake was an avid gamer, loved comics. Well, how did he love? He created them, but he did not achieve any success. Being a rich heir, the guy still once married a model, and in this marriage they had a son, and at the time of meeting Yana, a second child was on the way. Among Blake's hobbies were also drugs and topics related to cruelty and various kinds of violence. Actually, the comics he worked on contained a huge number of chilling sadistic ideas. Yana and Blake's relationship developed, and in 2016 she gave birth to his daughter Diana, but the problems only worsened. Blake often forced Yana to have sex in the most rude way. She even wrote a statement against him and he was arrested, although he spent only 15 hours behind bars. The loving girl herself posted bail for him in the amount of $100,000. The situation worsened and Yana moved to live with her mother, Olga, who had recently flown to live with her daughter in California to help with the small child. But the couple continued to communicate. It is not known what exactly Blake wrote to Yana, but something made her go to him. No one could contact Yana anymore. The girls simply disappeared. Suspecting something was wrong, Olga decided to contact the police, then she came to Blake herself. The mother screamed desperately and asked him to let her in to see her daughter, but Blake only pulled the curtains. The police officers who arrived did not do anything, because the woman was clearly not herself, and nothing suspicious, in general, happened. The next day, Olga, nevertheless, got the police to open the door, because her daughter had recently given birth and she might need medical help. Entering inside, as they approached the bedroom, there were traces of blood everywhere. The door to the room was locked, and Blake refused to open it, claiming that Yana was not with him. After much persuasion, the young man finally opened the door. What the police saw would plunge any normal person into real horror. Yana was lying on the bed covered in blood. Her scalp was completely removed. Blood was on the walls, curtains, and bedside table. Pieces of skin cut from the girl's body could be found next to the bed every now and then. Yana's ear was found in a trash can. Next to Yana's body, the police found a baby, which the Ukrainian woman gave birth to Blake less than a month before her death. Investigators established that the girl died as a result of a head injury and profuse blood loss. Blake tortured the unfortunate girl for several hours until she died from blood loss. When he was detained, he showed no emotion and even smiled, completely denying his guilt. At the trial in 2018, Blake also pleaded not guilty. The forensic psychiatrist did not find any abnormalities in Blake that would indicate his insanity. This is very strange, because Blake literally cut off Yana piece by piece, while she was still alive, and the position of her body repeated the scene from his comic book. Blake Label was sentenced to life imprisonment, without the right to parole.